morning, everybody. We're so glad you could join us today. Today we are here to talk to you a little bit about diabetes. I have become passionate about this cause because Mr. Rucky is my husband, and he has been diabetic since he was 12 years old. So it's been a part of my life for the last 25, 30 years. So as a person that's married to someone, I'm learning a lot. And I'm really passionate about raising awareness and being an activist in the community to raise awareness and money towards diabetes research. So today we have a panel of students who are at Daharan School and 2 teachers who are at Daharan School. And we have 4 student council members that are here to help us with this interview today. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy.
So my name is Miles, and I'm from Mr. Anderson's homeroom, and this is question 1. How did you find out you had diabetes, and what were your symptoms, and how old were you?
I'm Cody, and Mr. Schultz. I found out because I was personally 7, 8 years that age, and then basically I was running my bed a lot and kind of showing symptoms of needing high blood sugar and stuff. And so when I went there, my mom told them my symptoms and thought it was ear infection. When I went to the doctors, and it turns out I had diabetes.
Yeah, so I'm Mr. Rucky. I teach 8th grade social studies here at Daharan, and I was, it was the first day of summer vacation at the end of 6th grade, so I was 12, and I knew I was diabetic because I had a lot of pretty severe symptoms, including really being thirsty to a degree to which that I drank a gallon of water and 12 sodas the night before I went into the hospital. I lost about 30 pounds, which is a lot of weight. In fact, so much so my clothes weren't really fitting me anymore. And what's more, I was going to the bathroom about every 5 minutes, it felt like. So much so I started to wet the bed again, which is kind of a weird thing to do when you're 12 years old. And so I knew something was wrong. In fact, I knew something was wrong so much I saw a public service announcement on television that essentially was an older lady who went into the hospital, and her doctor was asking her, "So are you thirsty, and are you tired all the time? Well, you may be diabetic." And I thought, oh my gosh, I was diabetic. That's what I was. And I went and I told my dad that, and he made fun of me in front of our other family members and even at parties and things like that. And, then 2 weeks later, I went to the hospital as being diabetic, and he felt kind of bad.
Thank you, Mr. Rucky. Hi, I'm Annie. I'm in Mr. Ramsey's homeroom, and I was just going to ask, how old were you when you found out you had diabetes, and how has diabetes changed your life?
I was 9 months old when I was diagnosed by diabetes. Diabetes had changed my life because of I had to change a lot of my eating stuff, like my eating, and I had to change a lot of my sleeping schedule because I had to take my injections and insulin pumps before I go sleeping. And that's how it changed my life.
All right. How old was I when I found out? I was 27 years old when I found out I was a diabetic. I was at home one day. I was hanging with a friend, and I remember this, just like Mr. Rucky, just this incredible thirst, and I just kept having it over and over and over again. And no matter what I did, I could not get rid of this thirst. Every 20 minutes, I was in my kitchen drinking something, whether it was water, juice, soda, anything. And I would feel good for maybe 20, 25 minutes, and then it would be right back to the same spot again. So I repeated this for a couple of hours, and my friend noticed it, and they were like, "Hey, something has to be wrong. This is not normal. We should go to the hospital." And I kept fighting them. And I'm like, "No, I don't want to go to the hospital because I'm going to be sitting in the waiting room all day, just, making up all these different excuses on why I did not want to go to the hospital." But they kept pushing and kept pushing and kept pushing, and I'm really grateful to machine that they had that would read your blood sugar ran as high as 650. Well, when they tested my blood sugar, it was so high the machine could not even create a number for it. So the doctor advised me on how lucky I was that I shouldn't even be standing right now. I should be in an actual coma. So it definitely changed my life because I definitely had to watch what I ate, fix my drinking habits. I'm a person, I prefer to drink rather than eat. So it's nothing for me to take a soda and drink all of it in one go. Like, it's a very easy thing for me. But that is something that I definitely had to change based off my new lifestyle.
Thank you, Mr. Bunny.